Hi, how you doing everybody? My name is Leslie Williams and I am in San Diego, California. And what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to show you some illustrations concerning what it's like to be a targeted individual, so you can have a better cognitive understanding concerning what is happening to us. Now, I'm in UCSD Price Center right now. I'm in a group study room. And the individuals, some of the individuals that are around me, like that individual right there literally just gaslighted me. The one that's walking there, he goes, hands to his face. Okay? And that's what is known as organized stalking, gang stalking methods and tactics. And this video is going to be a little lengthy. The subject matter of this video is to show you many things, because all the things that I show you are going to be able to help you get a preliminary pictorial representation in your mind concerning what is happening to us targeted individuals. Before I play to you right now the audio of this one particular video file that you can find by going to YouTube and typing in Timothy W. Bioethics Issues, what you can do is go to YouTube and type in Timothy W. Bioethics Issues and then click on the actual video. And before you hear the audio of the video, I'm going to show you something. This right here is a book. And this book is called The Invisible Crime. Okay? That's right. And look what's in this person's head. It's called an implant. Okay? And then it says illegal microchip implants and microwave technology and their use against humanity. Mike Fitzhugh-Bell. It is a true story. This individual was covered on Coast to Coast, which is a national radio show, on Valentine's Day 2013. In this entire book, throughout this entire book, it not only shows you the x-rays of him being implanted and what he has went through, okay, it also states in here throughout the entire book that he is subject to organized stalking, excuse me, which is also called gang stalking. Organized stalking and gang stalking is the same exact crime, just under two different names. Okay? Now this right here is a book titled, look at this book. This book is titled Electronic Torture, Electronic Rape, Technology and Gang Stalking at the Post Office, written by a postal employee. Now, I know you're not going to understand what electronic torture and electronic rape is, because people who are not familiar with organized stalking and or gang stalking, which is gang stalking is flat out mentioned in the book, on the title of the book, and throughout the entire book itself. Go to the bottom of Freedom from Covert Harassment and Surveillance, and look on the very, very bottom of their homepage. There's 3 PDF links. Those 3 PDF links describe how electronic torture and even how the electronic rape is possible concerning what happens to targeted individuals. Electronic rape has to do with what is known as the phantom touch, which is described in the remote neural monitoring file. I have made specific videos in reference to the phantom touch concerning when I have talked about remote neural monitoring. Okay, now, but pay attention to this. This is a PDF link by a separate targeted individual, her name being Victoria Rose. Okay? Now, it clearly states in her documentation file that's online right now that all you got to do is type in Victoria Rose. She was living in San Diego, California, Chula Vista when this was occurring towards her. Remote neural monitoring is mentioned right in the below where it says she was located at, San Diego. Okay? And in this entire documentation file that she wrote, electronic rape is mentioned throughout the entire documentation file. Okay? And everything that she describes in this documentation file is described to a T by the author of this book in reference to what she states in the book. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I want to show you something. I want you to pay close attention to this. This right here is a video concerning beagles seeing the sun and the grass for the first time after a life, okay, in a laboratory. Now, you can YouTube this, and it literally shows you these animals seeing the grass and the sun for the very first time in their entire life, and they're grown beagles by the time they're let free. You're going to be able to see how they were set up. Alright, hang on a second. You're going to be able to see, look at this.
Hi, baby. the cargo van now. Everybody's been loaded, and we are headed somewhere where we can run free for a minute. Oh, just wants to be his pet so bad. We're going to get you out of here. I'll never be gone.
Alright, now, these are, I'm going to interrupt this just for 1 second. These dogs have literally never seen the sun or the grass. They've literally been kept in a laboratory, okay, used for federal experimentation. They were literally even ID'd. That's why they just showed you a picture of the dog's skin with the hair shaven off, and they were literally tagged by the federal government for experimenting on these dogs. Now, and you notice how it says here that it was on his ears. Now, organized stalking and gang stalking targets. In this book, this individual literally put in his book. Okay, and I'll show you the x-rays right now. Okay. Okay, these are the implants that were put in both of his ears, one on the top of his head, okay, in his, throughout his entire body, actually, okay, 3 more put in here, okay, these are, I believe, the ears right here that have been found, implants all over, throughout his whole entire brain and body, okay, human experimentation on human beings, okay, found here, found in the hands, okay. Found in the hands. There's the x-rays right there. That's right. This is the ear right here, where it's in the back of the ear. This is the other ear. Okay? You cannot imagine, you cannot even begin to imagine what it's like to be a target of organized stalking, because the organized stalking is used in order to be able to, for brain entrainment of a target. Now, before I get back to this video, well, actually, I'm going to let this video play, because do you see how these dogs are kept in a cage? They have never seen the sun or the grass because they were isolated in a laboratory. So the experimentation could be utilized on them from birth. Okay? They have literally never seen the sun or the grass. Well, if you don't think that organized stalking, gang stalking targets are not isolated in their concerning what is happening to them, think again. It's all over the internet. In fact, let me show you something right now before I proceed concerning these statements. What I'm going to do in front of you is I'm going to go to Google, okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in gang stalking and isolation, okay, and I'm going to do it right now, right in front of you. Okay, so just let me type it in, gang stalking and isolating targets. Okay, and let's see if I spelled it right, because I don't spell it wrong. Okay. Okay, this is gang stalking and isolating target. Google generated 150,000 responses in less than 28 seconds. I'm going to type in now organized stalking, because that's what most educated individuals concerning this crime label it as. Okay, now we got 50,400,000, and that is because organized stalking is the actual name of this crime. Gang stalking is just a slang term for it. Now, flat out states it here is San Diego. San Diego is a hotbed for gang stalking. Isolating targets is the only way that gang stalking of a target can remain continued, because see, when a target of these crimes is implanted, okay, the torture and the rape is all of this is done in order to be able to then see, because the implants are interfacing with third parties. They're being in order to make a neurological access, and then the harassment of a target experiences mental and neural responses, brain entrainment, and emotional clusters. And as they're being experienced by the target as a result of the harassment of the target from the gang stalking, the emotional clusters and the EEG tracings are being uploaded to the third party. It's the reason why the harassment is occurring. That's where the remote neural monitoring comes into play at. Human beings are literally being tortured and brain entrained illegally, okay? as a result of being a target of what is known as organized stalking. And the government protects every single last bit of it. Just watch this. Picture a human being kept in a cage. Because if you don't think that the government cannot isolate you, even though you're not in a cage, it's just a different form of cage. Because they socially ostracize us, they keep us from forming any relationships at all, friendship, intimate, even acquaintance, as a result of the gang stalking. Just watch this.
About to be their first steps ever on the grass or outside of the cage ever their entire lives, and they're all about 2 years old. So it's very exciting. Shall I start? Let's do it. Look at that. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Yeah. Yay. Oh, the first steps ever on the ground. It seems like one comes and encourages the other one to come. But most of all, I wish it from myself. And the song.
Now, as inhumane as that is, in order to do that to an animal, what do you think human beings are going through? Organized stalking and gang stalking is mentioned throughout this entire book because it is a necessary aspect of the illegal human experimentation in order to upload the emotional clusters and the EEG tracings as a result of physical rape, assaults, and non-stop harassment everywhere a target goes. Notice that? What do you think that is? Okay? Why do you think it says electronic torture, electronic rape, technology, and gang stalking at the post office? And it's not just electronic rape. Okay? It's also physical rapes we endure. That's right. Now I wanted you to listen to this video. This has to do with some targeted individuals standing before the bioethics issue. Because this is happening to hundreds of thousands of Americans right now and millions worldwide. You would not believe what is going on right underneath your nose. Okay? You're going to understand something. You would not believe what I know and what I have experienced and what I have went through. Look at all these targeted individuals, including me. Okay? Testifying before the Bioethics Commission, and they did not do one thing to help one target. Not one target. Now, James Walbert, he's right. Let's see, where's he at? James Walbert, he's right here. He's the only targeted individual that has gotten real national attention. Okay? Bless his sweetheart. And anyways, alright, so they went after him because of his creativeness. That's right. Now, I want you to listen to what Timothy W. has to say. Okay, remember the Victoria Rose documentation file I told you about? Remote neural monitoring? Listen to what this guy has to say concerning about what they're doing to us.
I'd like to thank the Commission for allowing the public to address these issues. And it's been a lot of information, and it's been very good and enlightening. And I see I'm in the right place to provide the information I have. And yes, the Tuskegee experiments are still going on, and the Guatemala experiments are still going on. But they're going on because of the advances in the signals technology and in cognitive neurological technology and neurophysiological experimentation and research. And the advances in that technology is allowing these things to happen and creating a new class of vulnerabilities for citizens who cannot protect themselves against this. Okay, we provide citizens who are currently non-consensual victims of cognitive neuroscience and neurophysiological research and experimentation, which is enabled remotely through extreme low-frequency computer-to-brain entrainment technology. This technology exists and can be verified on subjects with a high degree of accuracy using current neural imaging technologies. Okay, this is an atrocity that has gone on for years, and like the Tuskegee experiments, is clearly within the scope of this commission. Okay? The validity of this faith, if there's any doubt as to the validity of these claims, that this commission can conduct its own independent investigation by using functional brain imaging techniques. Okay? We ask that the committee, just because of the existence of our organization, Freedom for Covert Harassment and Surveillance alone, we have thousands of people who have contacted us claiming to be victims of this. The justification for our existence is justification that you should investigate this occurrence further. Okay? We need tests to determine if a citizen has been harmed by a cognitive weapon. These are cognitive weapons that somehow these people are being experimented on with. And just overall, we need to ban the unethical use of science and technology on all citizens for any form, for any reason, and in any form. Thank you.
Alright, now do you see how these dogs, when one was let out of a cage, because they're letting them out of the cage one at a time, and they make sure that they say hello to their fellow buddies, okay? Because they know that their fellow buddies have experienced the same torture and suffering that organized stalking targets have experienced. That's why true bona fide organized stalking targets have an undying love and loyalty to our true bona fide targets of this crime, because we know what's happening to us. Now, I'm at UCSD campus right now in San Diego, California, and I have been harassed from people in this area right here, like you would not believe, on several occasions, on every occasion that I come here, okay, as a result of them using specific organized stalking, gang stalking, physical gestures, and direct conversation methods. And I have caught two separate sets of individuals admitting to me that they were put in my environment to harass me. You're going to hear the audio of it right now, of one of them. Okay? And while I'm playing you the audio of one of them, I'm going to show you a video picture of me being assaulted on the very bus route that I caught the three teenagers admitting months later that they were put on a bus route to engage in gang stalking. Alright, so hold on 1 second. Gotta find the video here. Okay, so while I'm playing you this audio of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what has happened to me as a result of the whistleblowing concerning what's happening to me. Now, today's date is August 6, 2013, and this morning I woke up and found out that a 13-year-old was brutally assaulted on a bus by three 15-year-olds, and that is getting nationwide attention. This assault you're about ready to witness of me being assaulted on a bus was a retaliation assault by an individual that had harassed me before on that bus route, somebody I do not know, but had harassed me on previous occasions on the same bus route. Okay? And a professor over at UCSD, his name is Eric Pearson, he's seen the video online, because the video you're about to watch of me being assaulted was sent to me altered by MTS. Okay, and he saw it online and he posted it on First Post. His name was Eric Pearson. Okay, so as you're listening to three teenagers admitting they were put on a bus route to engage in gang stalking, you're going to see also me being assaulted. Okay, so let me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these two videos up, because I want you to witness before your eyes, okay, what happened to me is, and this was the second assault that occurred towards me in a 60-day calendar period. Listen for the audio, what you're hearing three teenagers admit while you're watching me being assaulted and then you think about the UCSD campus police and what they're allowing to happen to me here on their campus again. Because they do not care at all. The only thing they care about is making sure you don't know about it. Hold on one second. This is the video here of me catching 3 teenagers admitting they were put on a bus route, and when they admitted it, okay, hang on a second. Alright, this is the audio file, because I had a running recording tape recorder when they were in my presence, and when they admitted it, it was caught on tape recording. I'm going to press play, and then I'm going to bring up the video of me being assaulted so you can watch me being assaulted on the same exact bus route that these 3 teenagers were put on about 3 months after the assault. So I'm going to turn on the audio of this now and then let you watch the visual. Then you watch me visually being brutally, viciously beaten up on the same bus route. And they did that as retaliation for me exposing the crimes that were happening to me on the internet. Alright, hold on. Shoot.
That you just saw was these headphones, because when I transfer from this right here, it sounds a lot worse. It's just the way this was caught, as my friend to an individual yesterday. There were 3 kids that got on the bus when I went to go get on the bus, the 928 bus. I was leaving to go to FDSU, to go to Fashion Valley. I actually got off there at the Hazard Center trolley station.
Okay, now, you just heard 3 teenagers admit that they were put on, this was on the very bus route that this assault just occurred on. Now, I want you to pay attention to something here concerning this assault video, and then I'm going to shut this down. Do you see this, do you see this mirror right here? You can look at this video by going to YouTube and typing in "Learning Disabled Woman Brutally Assaulted on MTS Bus." In fact, let me backtrack it for a minute so you can see a better section of it. Alright, look at this. Do you see this rail right here, this mirror right here? This mirror is backwards. Okay? This is the other side, the back side of the mirror. And the rail that holds the mirror is on the wrong side of the bus. Now when you go to this video, this mirror and the rail that holds it is supposed to be over here, and the back door is supposed to be on this side. Me and the person that assaulted me were actually sitting on this side of the bus of the day of the assault. And because of what he was doing with his left hand before I got up to get up was a gang stalking method. I told the police about that, okay? And within 9 days after this assault happened, they had already altered the video because of additional information that I already know, that has been told to me and has been caught on tape recorder. But when you watch this video, you're going to see that the back door, which you can barely see right here, is on the wrong side of the bus. Because they flipped and rotated it, and then when they realized that it could still be seen of him engaging in gang stalking activities, 5 minutes before the assault, they seen that altering the video wasn't going to change it, but they had already altered it. So what they did as a result was just send me a 2-minute video. They altered the video out of haste because they seen that I was already requesting a copy of the video the day it happened. The day it happened or the day after. Plus a blog was written the day after this assault happened. And in this blog I stated that the perpetrator was sitting in front of me to my right. That's right. Okay, the only way he could have been sitting in front of me to my right if he would have been on this side. Now I already know where I was sitting at. I was sitting right here, and he was sitting right here, and this individual right there was actually sitting over here. But since the perpetrator was sitting so close to this section of the bus, the only way they could flip and rotate it was to also flip and rotate this. That's right. That's right. Now, a professor at USD, Eric Pearson, saw this video. He's a professor in communications that specializes in videos and images. And he saw it and posted it on First Post. They authored the hell of it. And notice how this guy, I don't think this guy ever moves in the video. But anyways, they also altered the front end of the bus. But I gotta go ahead and stop talking. But what I want you to try and understand is that MTS sent me an altered video. The district attorney's office will not investigate it at all, one bit. Okay? And at the beginning of this video, I showed you a picture of a young man that was standing over there with a white shirt on, and he was walking by, he went like this. And that's one of the things I experience here on a non-stop basis, along with them getting around me and saying what? I'll tell you what they're saying around me, and I got the 700 audio files to prove it. Gang stalking. I have 700 audio files of individuals being around me at multiple places I go, saying gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalking, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalk, and it's their way to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime by repeating the name of it everywhere I go. Look in the description of this YouTube video for undisputable proof concerning this factual reality, uploaded audio files of it being flat out caught. Thank you.